Hey guys, peace be unto you. So today I have another message. Okay, many times when we ask God for something, I don't think we understand what that means. When you say, God, I need this from you, I need that from you, I feel like we just ask, but we are not in the space to receive. And many times when we receive this thing that we've asked from God, we don't know how to handle it. And that's why I say sometimes God makes you wait for a long time, for a long period of time, so you know when you get this thing, you know how to handle it. And other times when God gives you, because you're not spiritually inclined, you're not deep in it, or because you still have like baggages, or you still have like unhealed trauma that you need to settle, when this thing comes in the package that you don't even expect it, sometimes, look, let me tell you, God's package, God's blessing comes in the way you don't even expect it. You could be saying, oh Lord, I want a woman that is tall, fine, this. That's your own ego self telling you that's what you want. But when God wants to give you something, God gives you what you need, not what you want, because God knows you more than you know yourself. So I tell people, be careful what you wish for, be careful what you ask God for, because sometimes when God gives it to you, wraps it in a package that you don't even know. And that's sometimes God tests you without even knowing. When God puts, sometimes God wraps a package, a well-built package, in a different body, you don't get it, because that's not the image that you want. Let's say, for instance, I'll have to make a reference to the body. If you're a guy and you ask God for a woman, a wife, okay, and maybe your type of man is, or your type of woman, sorry, is someone that is tall, beautiful, amazing, this, that, God-fearing, loving, that's what you've asked God for. Now God gives you a woman that is amazing, God-fearing, this, but not in the package that you desire. Because when you ask God for something, you put your ego, your ego is at play. And whatever you want to do, whatever you do here on earth, make sure you do it with a clear intent. Because when the enemy wants to hurt you, the enemy have an intention of hurting you. That's why the enemy hurts you. When God wants to give you something, God gives you with intention of, I know this person will handle this thing. So sometimes I feel like people just ask God for something and they don't even, when this thing comes to them, they don't know how to handle it. And it's quite unfortunate. So the message for today, I don't know who you are, but I pray that you will never miss the opportunity. I pray that whatever that is meant for you will not pass you by because you're spiritually blind. I pray that when God wants to bless you, when it's time for God to bless you, when it's time for God to give you a reward for your hard work, that you will not miss it when it happens. Okay? It's okay to have your needs, you have your wants, to know what you want, okay? But don't let your ego overtake you. Don't let your ego possess you. Don't let your ego be louder than yourself. Because the ego always wants to be seen, always wants to be heard, always wants to control things. The ego wants to be in charge. The ego wants to, fix things. But sometimes the self just wants to experience. So let yourself experience things, experience life. Because sometimes the things that you ask for might not come in the package that you want, because that's you going after your wants, not expecting or receiving God's needs. And God knows your needs. God knows what you want from him. God knows your requirement. God knows your desire. So when he wants to give you that thing, he's not giving you because that is what you ask for. He's giving you because he knows that to an extent you've worked for it. May we not miss our blessing. May we not miss our opportunities. Many people, they've lost so many opportunities. And when I'm talking about opportunities, I don't just put it to maybe work. An opportunity could just be you meeting with somebody that will just change your life. You could meet with, maybe in a relationship, you could meet with a man that will just come into your life and just teach you something and, make you feel different. If you've been dealing with men, negative men, or low vibrational men, God will just bring an angel in human form. It is quite unfortunate. Many of you entertain angels and you don't know. Many of you entertain angels in your home. You've welcomed angels in your home, but you don't know. So you miss that opportunity. There are people that God has sent in your life to be an angel, to lead you, to guide you. There are people that will just come into your life and light up your world. There are people that will just come into your life and make things different and make you see life differently. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. And those are the people you don't need to mess with, because when you mess with those people that God has sent to you in your life, you will deal with the repercussion all the days of your life. When God sends someone into your life, especially maybe you're asking God for something or somebody or maybe a partner, and God sends that person to your life, and then you handle that person differently. Look, it will take the grace of God for that person to come back, or for God to give you the same person back in different form. And it is always in the rare cases. So most of you welcome angels in your house, in your houses, but you mistreat them, you mishandle them, because one, you don't have that spiritual insight, because you're dealing with so much unhealed trauma, you're dealing with so much pain. So you ask God for something, and you were not even ready to handle it. Most of you have friends that are angels in your life, but you don't even know how to treat them. Most of you have wives that are angels in your life, you don't know how to treat them. Most of you have husbands, you don't know how to treat them. Most of you have children, you don't know how to treat them. You entertain angels every day unknowingly, and most of you will miss opportunities because of the way you handled God's gift. Opportunity is not just money, it's not just jobs, it's not just connection. If that's what you limit opportunity to be, that's your business, but that's not what it is. Opportunity is way deeper than that. Opportunity is you meeting someone that could literally change your life for good, and then when this person comes, you just mishandle the person, and when that person leaves, trust me, you can never find someone like that. There are people that are rare. That's because they were not built for this world. They are angels being sent to you by God. That was like a special gift, wrapped, your birthday gift given to you by God, an angel wrapped in human form given to you by God as a birthday gift. And how did you treat that angel? Many of you, God has blessed, God gave you a huge opportunity that is meant to change your life, but you allow your past trauma, your unhealed trauma, to get the best part of you, and so you lose that person, you lose that thing. And when you lose them, trust me, things will never be the same, because there are people that will just come into your life to spark your life, to give you that light even in that darkness, but because you just don't know how to treat them, they leave. So I pray that you never miss an opportunity. I pray that when God sends you an angel, you don't miss an angel, because every day we entertain angels, every day. Anyways, that's the message I have for you. Till next time, divine blessings.